We are going to list the dining options on P&O Iona. That's my choose now.
There are 4 main dining rooms on Iona. These are called
Coral, Opal, Aqua and Pearl.
We were actually really impressed by the quality of food on this ship. It was consistent throughout the entire ship.
Yeah, actually, we felt it was, out of all the cruises we've done, that the included food on this cruise was some of the best we've ever had on the ship.
100%. And it was quite easy to get into the main dining rooms. You had an app.
Yeah, so the P&O My Holiday app, which isn't actually an app, it's just a browser.
Yeah.
They call it an app.
Yeah.
Which is okay to use. It needs a little bit of work, but that's for another day.
Or you could queue in the app. Some of the restaurants were a little bit longer than the other ones, so we just jumped into the one that was the shortest.
Yeah, normally within 15-20 minutes, it would vibrate and notify you that your table was ready, and it gives you a 15-minute leeway. So when it notifies you, you get 15 minutes to get from wherever you are to the dining room, and if you don't get there in time, they cancel your reservation. You have to start all over again.
So I think the only annoyance that we had while in the main dining room was the waitress got a bit funny with me because I didn't want blue cheese on my cheese board or cheese selections, and she was just like, well, it's all plated up so I can't take it off. Funny enough, they did do it the day before or a few days before.
Yeah,
they already done it.
When we asked them, they just did it without a fuss, didn't they? But
yeah.
On this night, they made it a fuss. I said it was all pre-plated and they couldn't take it off because the chef had plated it.
Yeah, and then I was like, oh, well, they did it before. It's cheese.
Just a tiny little.
One of the other main included dining venues on board Iona was the Horizon Buffet. Now, this wasn't the most well-designed of buffets, we didn't think. It didn't particularly flow very well.
I'm laughing because we got lost quite a few times.
Yeah, we got lost. And
trying to get back to our tables after, like...
And at one, we did sit down at one of the tables, didn't we, one day, and my brother Nick went up to the buffet, and about 20 minutes later, he hadn't come back. And I thought, where's he gone? So I wandered back towards the buffet and found him just wandering about with his plate in his hand looking for us. He just, because it all looked the same.
They had omelettes, but they were really small. So the only
very small.
So the only place you could get the omelettes was the Quays, which we're going to go into.
Yeah. Not the only place you can get omelettes.
No.
The only place you can get bigger omelettes.
Yeah, because they were like
baby omelettes.
Yeah.
So you need like 3 or 4 to make a real omelette.
Yeah.
And also with the Horizon Buffet, they had this thing called the Chef's Table. They reserved a section of the buffet for the formal night evening. And in here was a special menu that had been created by Marco Pierre White. Mm. So if you didn't fancy the main dining room, you could use this as an alternative, which we did, and it was completely included, free of charge.
The food was.
It was delicious, especially the beef Wellington. Another included option was the Quays. Here consisted of fusion, which was Asian style food, hook, line and vinegar, fish and chips, and the boardwalk diner for American style food.
If you fancy some daytime snacks, you can go to Taste 360, which is located in the Sky Dome. This is great for things such as pizza and burgers.
Now we come on to the Olive Grove. Now the Olive Grove is a Mediterranean themed restaurant. We did actually book here for one of the sea days for lunch, but ended up cancelling it because that was the only slot that we could get into the Keel Cow for.
So it was like Keel Cow.
Olive Grove, yeah.
Keel Cow one, I'm afraid. But we're actually disappointed because it looks so nice.
We looked at the menu afterwards, didn't we? I think after going to the Keel Cow, we walked past Olive Grove to look at the menu. I was like, oh, it does look really good. But we just really fancied that Prime Minister burger.
There was also a grab and go station, but on our cruise, it literally was closed the entire time, so we can't really say anything about it. Like,
it was there, but there was nothing there to eat, so we can't really review it.
How can we grab and go? There's nothing to grab.
Yeah, grab and go the air.
For an extra charge, the Epicurean offers some fine dining with some fantastic views of the sea. We didn't dine here, but some people did.
There was also the Beach House offering relaxed dining, also located in the buffet in the evenings. It costs £7.60 when booked in advance or £9.50 on the day.
We thought this meal was incredible, especially considering the price we paid.
Although we were very disappointed with the nachos, they were very soggy.
We also had a really long wait for our meal, like 40 minutes.
It was 55 minutes.
Keel Cow was the gastropub on board. It was open for breakfast, lunch and dinner.
Prices are charged a la carte here. We all had the Prime Minister burger and it was amazing.
This monster of a burger only cost £9.50. What a bargain. What a bargain.
Another option for dinner is Sindhu, which serves Indian cuisine. They also charge a la carte prices here. We didn't dine here, but we'd definitely love to in future.
Let's have a look at the glass house. It is a wine bar. My type of bar. It's also open for lunch and dinner. And again, charges a la carte.
The last extra charge venue is the Limelight Club. But you know what? We're not going to go into detail because we've already done it here. Go on.
See you there.
Go on.
Like, comment, subscribe! Ah!